Austin Russell, better known as Chum Lee, is in jail tonight.
We pulled the records and take a look. 19 drug charges and 1 weapons charge. Potentially, they could see him being guilty.
Curiosity often leads us to wonder about the faces we see on TV. Chum Lee, a household name from Pawn Stars, is one such enigma. From pawn shop obscurity to television stardom, his journey is not just about fame, but the personal battles and controversies that tagged along. The rise of Chum Lee on Pawn Stars. Austin Russell, better known to the world as Chum Lee, embarked on a journey that would take him from a relatively unknown pawn shop worker to a beloved figure on the History Channel's hit show, Pawn Stars. The show, centered around the day-to-day operations of the gold and silver pawn shop in Las Vegas, catapulted Chum Lee into the spotlight, making him a fan favorite for his comedic relief and seemingly naive personality. Chum Lee's foray into the pawn business began long before the cameras started rolling. Growing up in Henderson, Nevada, he was a childhood friend of Corey Harrison, whose family owned the gold and silver pawn shop. It was this connection that landed him a job at the shop at the tender age of 21. Little did he know, this job would set the stage for his rise to fame. In 2009, Pawn Stars premiered, offering viewers a behind-the-scenes look at the pawn business. The show's unique blend of historical trivia, family dynamics, and the intriguing array of items brought into the shop for appraisal or sale captured the audience's imagination. While Rick Harrison, the shop's owner, and his father, Richard Old Man Harrison, were considered the stars, it was Chum Lee, with his jovial demeanor and often comical ignorance of the shop's artifacts, who stole the show. Chum Lee's role in Pawn Stars was multifaceted. Often tasked with the grunt work and the butt of many jokes, his character provided a necessary balance to the more serious business dealings of the Harrisons. His nickname, Chum Lee, derived from the walrus Chumley on the animated series. Tennessee Tuxedo was fitting for his lovable, bumbling persona on the show. Despite his on-screen persona, Chum Lee proved to have a keen sense for business and a deep knowledge of certain collectibles, particularly sneakers and video games. This combination of innocence and savvy endeared him to viewers, who saw in him a relatable figure navigating the complexities of the pawn business. Chum Lee's popularity on Pawn Stars transcended the show itself. He became a cultural icon, with his merchandise flying off the shelves and his social media accounts amassing followers in the millions. His fame afforded him opportunities outside of the show, including personal appearances and endorsements, further solidifying his status as a television personality. However, Chum Lee's rise was not without its challenges. His sudden fame brought with it scrutiny into his personal life, leading to controversies that threatened to overshadow his achievements on the show. Despite these hurdles, Chum Lee remained a key figure in Pawn Stars, contributing significantly to its success and longevity. Controversies and legal troubles. Chum Lee's ascent to fame was a narrative of unexpected triumph and personal transformation. However, his journey has been marred by controversies that threaten to derail his career and tarnish his public image. The most significant of these controversies emerged from his run-ins with the law, specifically relating to drug and weapon charges that cast a long shadow over his otherwise comedic and lighthearted persona. In March 2016, Chum Lee's life took a dramatic turn when police raided his home in Las Vegas. The search, initially prompted by a sexual assault investigation, unveiled a cache of drugs and weapons. Chum Lee's legal battle was a public spectacle, drawing widespread media attention. The coverage was relentless, with every detail of his case dissected by the press. This public scrutiny was a far cry from the lighthearted entertainment he was known for, showcasing the darker side of fame. Chum Lee, once celebrated for his humorous antics on Pawn Stars, was now in the headlines for all the wrong reasons. In response to the charges, Chum Lee took a plea deal that allowed him to avoid jail time. The terms of the agreement included counseling and probation, setting a path for him to make amends and potentially salvage his public image and career. This plea deal was a crucial turning point, offering Chum Lee a second chance, albeit under the watchful eye of the law and the public. The aftermath of his legal issues had a profound impact on Chum Lee's life and career. The controversy forced him to confront his actions and their consequences, not just legally, but also personally and professionally. It was a stark reminder of the responsibilities that come with fame and the scrutiny that public figures face. Despite the controversies, Pawn Stars continued to feature Chum Lee, a decision that speaks to his popularity with the show's fans and his importance to the program. The show's producers and his co-stars stood by him during this tumultuous period, reflecting a belief in his ability to overcome his mistakes. Chum Lee's legal troubles also sparked a broader discussion about the challenges faced by reality TV. Stars, who often find their personal lives under intense scrutiny. The incident highlighted the pitfalls of sudden fame and the pressures that can lead individuals down a path of poor decision-making. In the years following the incident, Chum Lee has made efforts to rebuild his image and focus on his career and personal growth. He has spoken openly about his mistakes and the lessons learned, striving to present a narrative of redemption and resilience. His story serves as a cautionary tale about the consequences of one's actions and the possibility of redemption, the impact of fame on personal life. The meteoric rise of Chum Lee from a pawnshop employee to a television star is a classic tale of American success. However, the glittering allure of fame often comes at a considerable cost. For Chum Lee, the impact of sudden fame on his personal relationships and mental health reveals the less glamorous side of living in the limelight. Initially, Chum Lee's affable nature and on-screen charisma endeared him to millions of Pawn Stars, viewers worldwide. Yet as his celebrity status soared, the boundaries between his personal and public life blurred. The constant media attention and public scrutiny began to exert a profound effect on his personal relationships. Friends and family members, once part of a close-knit circle, found themselves thrust into the spotlight, their every interaction with Chum Lee subject to public commentary and speculation. The strain on personal relationships is a common repercussion of fame that many celebrities face, and Chum Lee was no exception. The pressures of maintaining privacy while navigating public expectations can be overwhelming. For someone like Chum Lee, whose persona was built on relatability and a down-to-earth charm, the shift from private individual to public figure was particularly jarring. Relationships that had once been sources of support and solace became complicated by the dynamics of fame, leading to tensions and misunderstandings. Beyond the impact on his relationships, the sudden fame took a toll on Chum Lee's mental health. The transition from a relatively unknown pawnshop worker to a television star brought with it not just accolades and opportunities, but also a host of challenges. The constant scrutiny, coupled with the fear of public missteps and the pressure to maintain a certain image, can be mentally exhausting. For Chum Lee, the legal troubles and ensuing media circus only compounded these pressures, leading to periods of stress and anxiety. Moreover, the rumors and false narratives that often accompany celebrity status added another layer of psychological strain. At one point, a baseless rumor of his death spread like wildfire, causing distress not only to Chum Lee, but also to his family and friends. Such incidents highlight the darker aspects of fame, where unfounded speculation can have real emotional consequences for those involved. Despite these challenges, Chum Lee's journey also embodies resilience and the capacity for personal growth. In the face of adversity, he has sought to improve his mental well-being and rebuild strained relationships. His efforts to lead a healthier lifestyle, both physically and mentally, signal a commitment to overcoming the hurdles that fame has placed in his path. Chum Lee's story is a testament to the complex interplay between celebrity and personal well-being. It underscores the need for a supportive network and healthy coping mechanisms to navigate the pressures of public life. While fame can open doors and provide unparalleled opportunities, it also demands a high degree of personal fortitude and self-awareness. In reflecting on the impact of fame on Chum Lee's personal life, it becomes clear that the glitz and glamour of celebrity come with their own set of challenges. The journey from anonymity to stardom is fraught with obstacles that test one's character and resilience. For Chum Lee, the experience has been a transformative one, marked by both triumphs and trials. Chum Lee's business ventures outside of TV. While most know Chum Lee as the lovable character from Pawn Stars, his entrepreneurial spirit has led him beyond the confines of television fame into various business ventures. These endeavors showcase a side of Chum Lee that viewers seldom see on screen, a savvy businessman keen on diversifying his interests and capitalizing on his celebrity status. One of Chum Lee's most notable ventures is his foray into the confectionery business with the opening of Chum Lee's Candy on the Boulevard. Situated strategically near the gold and silver pawn shop in Las Vegas, this candy shop serves as a testament to Chum Lee's ambition to build a brand independent of his television persona. The store offers a variety of sweets, from classic favorites to unique finds, catering not just to fans of Pawn Stars, but to anyone with a sweet tooth. Chum Lee's Candy on the Boulevard is more than a business. It's a physical embodiment of Chum Lee's entrepreneurial vision, combining his love for sweets with his knack for engaging with fans outside the pawn shop. Beyond the candy shop, Chum Lee has ventured into merchandise, leveraging his popularity to sell branded products. From t-shirts featuring his likeness to bobbleheads and personal memorabilia, Chum Lee's merchandise allows fans to take a piece of their favorite TV personality home. This merchandise line not only serves as an additional revenue stream, but also strengthens his connection with fans, offering them tangible symbols of their affection for the Pawn Stars standout. Chum Lee's entrepreneurial endeavors extend to the digital realm as well. He has harnessed the power of social media to promote his businesses, engage with fans, and endorse products. This online presence has been instrumental in marketing his ventures and maintaining his relevance in the public eye. It's a strategy that underscores the importance of digital engagement in today's business landscape, showcasing Chum Lee's adaptability and savvy. However, venturing into business has not been without its challenges for Chum Lee. The candy shop, while a passion project,
some mornings I might come in and open the candy shop by myself early at 10 in the morning
has faced the realities of operating a retail business in a competitive market. It requires more than just celebrity endorsement to sustain and grow. It demands business acumen, market understanding, and continuous innovation. These challenges have provided Chum Lee with invaluable lessons in entrepreneurship, from managing operations to understanding customer needs and preferences. Moreover, Chum Lee's journey into business has been a balancing act, juggling his responsibilities on Pawn Stars with his entrepreneurial ventures demands a significant amount of time and energy. It's a testament to his work ethic and determination to build a legacy beyond the confines of reality TV. Through these ventures, Chum Lee is not just diversifying his income, he's building a personal brand that extends beyond his television persona. In reflecting on Chum Lee's business ventures, it's clear that his entrepreneurial journey is an integral part of his identity. From Chum Lee's Candy on the Boulevard to his merchandise line, each venture reflects aspects of his personality and interests. These businesses allow him to connect with fans on a different level, offering them new ways to engage with their favorite Pawn Stars personality, lifestyle changes, and weight loss journey. Chum Lee's transformation from a jovial, larger-than-life character on Pawn Stars to a figure of health and wellness is as inspiring as it is remarkable. Beyond the glare of the cameras and the fame that came with being a television star, Chum Lee embarked on a personal journey towards a healthier lifestyle.
Plus, maybe I can get some use out of it and convince Rick I shouldn't have to work.
A decision motivated by both personal and public reasons. At the peak of his fame, Chum Lee's weight was a topic of much discussion among fans and critics alike. The public scrutiny over his physical appearance was relentless, often overshadowing his achievements and contributions to Pawn Stars. Recognizing the potential health risks associated with his weight, Chum Lee took the bold step to reclaim his health, demonstrating a level of vulnerability and determination that endeared him even more to his audience. Chum Lee's weight loss journey was not a clandestine affair. Instead, he chose to share his progress with the world, making his transformation a source of motivation for others facing similar struggles. He adopted significant lifestyle changes, including a rigorous exercise regimen and a carefully curated diet plan that eschewed processed foods and sugars in favor of more nutritious options. This shift was not merely about losing weight. It was about embracing a healthier, more balanced approach to living. The results of Chum Lee's efforts were astonishing. He lost a significant amount of weight, visibly transforming his physique and, more importantly, improving his overall health. This transformation was not just physical. It also had a profound impact on his mental well-being. Chum Lee spoke openly about the increased energy levels,
I actually worked 135 days straight without a day off.
better mental clarity, and the newfound confidence that came with his healthier lifestyle. His journey was a testament to the power of resilience and the positive outcomes that come from taking charge of one's health. Chum Lee's commitment to maintaining his health has remained steadfast. He continues to advocate for healthy living, sharing tips and insights with his followers. His journey has also sparked conversations about the importance of health and wellness, particularly in the context of public figures who often face immense pressure to conform to certain physical standards. Moreover, Chum Lee's transformation challenged the stereotypes often associated with reality TV stars, proving that personal growth and change are always possible, regardless of one's profession or public persona. His story is a reminder that behind the celebrity facade lies real individuals with their own battles and triumphs. Rumors and public perception. In the realm of celebrity culture, rumors can spread like wildfire, distorting public perception and often causing unwarranted distress to the individuals involved. Chum Lee, despite his cheerful demeanor and popularity, was not immune to such trials. One of the most bizarre and unsettling rumors that emerged was the false claim of his death.
But the best item might have been long before the show when I bought a gold necklace to put it on layaway.
This baseless speculation not only bewildered fans, but also had a profound impact on Chum Lee and his family, showcasing the darker side of fame. The rumor of Chum Lee's death took the internet by storm, spreading across social media platforms and tabloid websites with alarming speed. The rumor was not only a shock to his fans, but also a stark reminder of how quickly misinformation can circulate in the digital age. For Chum Lee, the experience was surreal and deeply troubling. The thought of his loved ones and fans believing he had passed away was distressing, prompting him to publicly address the falsehoods to quell the rumors swiftly. The impact of such a rumor on Chum Lee's family was significant. Family members found themselves inundated with messages of condolence and queries about Chum Lee's well-being, turning their personal lives into a spectacle. The emotional toll of reassuring concerned friends and debunking rumors took a toll on them, highlighting the invasive nature of celebrity gossip and the strain it can place on personal relationships. For Chum Lee, the rumor was a wake-up call to the realities of living in the public eye. It underscored the precarious balance between public persona and private life, and how quickly one can affect the other. The incident prompted Chum Lee to reflect on his relationship with fame and the responsibility he bore not just to himself, but to those around him who were inadvertently caught in the crossfire of public scrutiny. The false death rumor also opened up conversations about the ethics of celebrity reporting and the consumption of sensationalist news. For many fans and observers, it was a moment to reckon with the implications of spreading unverified information and the collective responsibility to seek truth amidst the noise of the internet. In the aftermath, Chum Lee and his family found solace in the support of the Pawn Stars community and fans worldwide who rallied behind them.
Purchase something, you can stop right there and take a picture, sign an autograph, whatever.
The incident brought to light the strength of the bonds formed between public figures and their followers, demonstrating how, even in the face of baseless rumors, positivity and truth could prevail. Chum Lee's handling of the situation, with grace, humor, and transparency, endeared him even more to his audience. He used the experience as an opportunity to connect with his fans on a deeper level, sharing insights into the challenges of navigating fame and the importance of resilience in the face of adversity. Philanthropy and community engagement. Behind the television persona and the entrepreneurial ventures, Chum Lee's engagement with philanthropy and community service paints a picture of a man keen on leveraging his fame for the greater good. This facet of his life, though less highlighted, is an integral part of who he is, a testament to his commitment to making a difference in the lives of others. Chum Lee's journey into philanthropy is not just about donations. It's about active engagement and using his platform to shine a light on causes close to his heart. Chum Lee's philanthropic endeavors are diverse, ranging from supporting local charities in Las Vegas to participating in nationwide campaigns for various causes. One of his primary areas of focus has been on children's welfare and education. Understanding the importance of a supportive environment for children, especially those facing adversity, Chum Lee has worked with organizations dedicated to providing educational resources, after-school programs, and safe spaces for children to learn and grow. Another significant area of Chum Lee's community engagement is health and wellness. Inspired by his own journey towards a healthier lifestyle, Chum Lee has advocated for health education and access to nutritious foods in underserved communities. He has partnered with local health organizations to organize health fairs, fitness challenges, and nutritional workshops, aiming to inspire others to take charge of their health. Chum Lee's approach to philanthropy extends beyond traditional charity work. He often uses his public appearances and social media platforms to raise awareness about the causes he supports. Whether it's hosting charity auctions, participating in fundraising events, or simply using his voice to advocate for change, Chum Lee understands the power of visibility in driving social impact. Moreover, Chum Lee's engagement with the community is deeply personal. He often shares stories of individuals and families whose lives have been touched by the charitable organizations he supports, highlighting the human aspect of philanthropy. This personal touch adds a layer of authenticity to his efforts, showcasing his genuine desire to contribute to the well-being of others. Chum Lee's philanthropy is also characterized by his willingness to collaborate with other public figures and organizations. By joining forces with fellow celebrities, local businesses, and nonprofit organizations, he amplifies the reach and impact of his charitable work. These collaborations not only bring more resources to the causes he champions, but also inspire others in the public eye to use their platforms for social good. The impact of Chum Lee's philanthropy is felt not just in the tangible outcomes of his charitable initiatives, but also in the message it sends to his fans and followers. By actively engaging in community service and philanthropy, Chum Lee sets an example of how fame can be a force for positive change. He challenges the stereotype of celebrities as detached from the realities of everyday people, demonstrating that success and social responsibility can go hand in hand. In reflecting on Chum Lee's philanthropic journey, it's clear that his contributions to community service and charity are driven by a deep sense of empathy and a desire to give back. His efforts remind us that at the heart of philanthropy lies the power of individual action to create a ripple effect of positive change. Through his work, Chum Lee not only enriches the lives of those he helps, but also enriches his own, finding purpose and fulfillment in the service of others.